Hey, Dakota Brown, what's up, man? Hey, Grey Wolf, what's going on, man? Quiet night there, Dakota. So we've made it through the first summer of Tuscan lands here. We're on our last day of summer, coming into the first day of fall. And we've got our fields ready to come in, just about. I'm going to do some hay collection. That's good there, Dakota. Hopefully all's well your way. Yeah, and that's a car. Try not to multitask when I'm driving. There we go. Gonna do some more grass work. Our silage bunker is full, over 1 million liters in it. It's not full, but it's as full as I wanted to get it. A lot of flooding, Dakota Brown, I don't doubt that. Playing some Farmers Dynasty. I heard rumors that Farmers Dynasty was coming to console. I think my oldest was all excited about that. Yeah, I watched, who did I watch? Staggerwin and Arthur Chapman on that one, when the beta version was out, and they had some legal issues, I guess, with it, and it got pulled, I guess, from Steam. Let me get up here into the store and bear with me here. I gotta do some stuff with my Facebook page. But I've been kind of MIA for the last 2 or 3 days. I did get a stream in earlier this morning, but not the way I wanted to, but it is what it is. Sometimes it's good just to unplug for a little bit. This will not be my only stream tonight. We're going to putz around on here. Hopefully get at least one of the 3 harvests done. Since I have that hooked up and I'm on a road with no traffic. It is a pretty cool game there, Grey Wolf. I enjoyed that. Let's see here. Go to here. Hey, West Virginia farmer, what's up? Welcome. One pending post. Oh. CowsGoMoo has posted something in the group page. Let's go to my page. There we go. Facebook. Yes. Yes. There we go. Alright, now that all the technicalities are done. Not too much. Putzing around on 17 for a little bit. Let's close that window there. Welcome along, everybody. Hope you enjoy the stream here. Been doing a lot of work off screen on this map. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would, especially with the geo mod I'm using. Made a mistake. I lost 3 sheep. Wasn't paying attention to the time scale I was using, and yeah, I lost 3 sheep due to negligence. So we're gonna go with the 7 out of the 10 that I did have. We're just gonna keep a closer eye on that. This little T5 has got a good little workhorse around the farm. We're gonna use the Fiat for harvesting the sugar beets. Hey Jesse, what's going on, man? Welcome along. I'm doing alright, man. I was just telling everybody I kind of unplugged for the weekend. I've been having a real hard time keeping going with farms and lately. I don't know if I was just in a funk or if I just didn't want to do anything or what. I putzed around on 19 this morning on Estancia de Paco, and kind of went overboard with government subsidy signs, but I don't know. I'll turn something into it. Hey, FB, what's up, man? I was on it. I did a lot of work on Lawfolds yesterday off screen. 5 hours of plowing we'll get to you, though. I had found out that on the grass field that they give you on Lawfolds on 17, field 39, the map designer didn't make it so you could fertilize it. So you have to plow it up and then resow grass. And to plow up field 39, on top of plowing up all the other fields to get the plowing stage in, it took me about 5 hours. And it sucks because that field has to be done by hand. You can't hire a worker, obviously. So Sweet, sweet. Always good to help out the folks when it's needed, man. A lot of people these days don't, they're not grateful for their parents. Hey, John Brock, what's up? You're there, Jesse. I always remember Mom and Dad getting into stuff about doing things right or his way. Farming Fierce, my weekend's been okay. It was quiet. Chilled out Saturday night with the wife and kids. Passed out on the couch. I don't know when I passed out. All I know is I woke up at like 2:30 and everybody was in bed. They do that to me a lot. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, that's right, man. Gotta help them out as much as you can. We got time turned down to normal for now. I don't want to lose any of this. I don't know if this is going to be the only field I do for hay. I want as much as I can possibly get. So we'll see what happens here. I got one or two more fields to do. FP, my old boss, put it to me the best when it came to stuff like that. Do your best, and if it's not enough, and it was more related to work, but you do your best, and if you can't if it's not good enough, then at least you tried. And nobody can tell you different. And when it comes to our folks, it's always good enough. So. Hey, Charles Burns, what's up? Hang on just a minute, folks. I'm doing good, Charles Burns. Thank you. How are you? Oh, good. I have wheat growing. Ha 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 ha. Sweet. Hopefully that'll last for a while. Going to bed, King Bob? Word. Love you, dude. You're welcome, Charles. So right now we're just getting everything set up for hopefully getting some cows. Either after I'm done with the harvest and I've sold some stuff for profit, I'm down to $23,000 on a $1.2 million loan. So we're gonna have to see what I can recoup and pay off on the loan, and hopefully leave enough left over for some aminals. We have 7 sheep, so that's a start. I don't have anything for snow removal. I do have an idea for that though. Probably just use that little Raybod brush thing to clear snow with. I seem to find that the easiest way. I have used a snowblower on Goldcrest though. Had a nice little setup for that. No, I don't use them. I find just compacting it and driving back and forth over it is the easiest way for me. I didn't like the silage levelers in this game. I haven't even tried to use any on 19. But I also haven't really attempted to make silage either, so, you know. Jesse, I don't know what to really think of it. I don't know if they're doing it just to try to appease us and keep the rabble quiet, or if they're actually trying to, you know, fix what they screwed up. Oh, the map modders are up in arms because of their new editor. It sucks. Farmer Pierce, my biggest issue with the silage levelers is the chaff would always get stuck on the leveler, and it would just irritate the hell out of me. Yeah, we got the patch coming in the morning, so we'll see. Everybody's been talking about that. Cows was having major issues on 19. I haven't had any crashes, thankfully. Did a little bit of work on Marwell Manor this morning. So, plus I did quite a bit of work on La Taco. So, hey, Six Wheeling, what's up? Yep, there's a patch coming in the morning there, 6-wheeling. It'll be about 6 a.m. our time, I think. Hey, dude. That won't take long to RFP. I actually just remade Pellsbury on 19. I don't know if I like how it came out. So I haven't shown it to anybody. Sweet, John Brock. That's cool. It did not... I was trying to go off memory how I designed it the first time, FP, and I kind of screwed it up a little bit. But I don't know. I can't tell if it's for the better or for the worse. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but it doesn't look like... It doesn't look right to me, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, six wheel, and a lot of people have been. It's hit or miss, I guess. I personally haven't had any issues with 19, but I haven't really been on it. I was just telling everybody I spent just about 5 hours yesterday on Lawfolds plowing. Now, I kind of made like a two-stage farmyard there, Farmer Pierce. So there's like a two-level, a lower level and an upper level tier to it. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It looked good in my head, but yeah, it didn't come out quite the way I wanted it. I didn't have any problems with placing the sheds in it this time around, that's for sure. So that I'm happy about. Hey, Grey Wolf's lurking. What's up, Grey Wolf? Yeah, kind of. Looks like we got a complete day of sunshine here, so we'll be able to get a bit done with hay collection. Start putting those hay and grass silos to work that are on this farm. Yeah, don't worry, six-wheeling. Give me 1 second, folks. Mr. B Gaming, what is up, sir? How are you? How goes it, Mr. B? There we go. Good to hear, sir. Sorry, boys just all went to bed and they're raising holy hell in their bedroom. Little guy went for his doctor's appointment this morning. 4 kids got strep throat. I had corned beef and cabbage and taters and carrots. Hey, Terex Corbin. Well, thanks for popping in, man. Much appreciated. Welcome. DJ's working tonight. I saw he's doing, what is it? Something quizzes at one of his places he works at. All good there, six-wheeling? Gray Wolf is eating pizza. We don't have Pizza Huts here in Connecticut anymore. They all gone. The last one I think we had was in Watertown, and I can't remember if they went under or if the restaurant went up in flames. I think it was sadly the latter of the two. Ah, that'll do it. Yeah, I hear you there, Terex. I lost the hard drive on my PlayStation here about 2 weeks ago, and I was so PO'd that I went and bought 17 on Xbox. And it still didn't do any good because I couldn't broadcast from it. I've been contemplating doing Twitch here lately, but I don't know. I'm not technologically savvy enough to figure it out. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, Terex. No, my oldest streams from YouTube once in a blue, or from Xbox once in a blue moon, and he uses Mixer. Mixer sucks. Literally, the last time he tried, it just did not go well. You saw bits and pieces of the screen. It was horrible. Expensive, Terex. That is a question for DJ or Farmer Pierce. Farmer Pierce is dealt with capture cards. Yes, sir, Mr. B. Looking forward to it. See how many things they screw up with this patch, so they have to make another one to fix this patch, another patch to patch that patch, to fix the prior patch. It's just an ongoing patch. Hey, Church Vlogs, what's going on? I'll be there. ladies and gentlemen in the chat, if there are any ladies. Church Vlogs, this is my coworker where I work. He's an awesome dude. He's kind of upset with me at the moment because I'm going to third shift eventually. But go check him out. He's got some cool things going on his YouTube channel. He's an awesome drummer. Now, I think you can save your work to an external hard drive there, Grey Wolf, and then transfer it to YouTube. I am windrowing hay there, Church Vlogs. So I can put it in my silo and make total mixed ration when the time comes for cows. No, a 9-year-old's telling his older teenage brothers how it is. This could get interesting. If I have to mute my mic, I'm refereeing an argument. How goes the night there, Church Vlogs? Quiet night at the shop, I hope. If you're still in here. Yeah, six-wheeling, you have no idea. 3 boys. It gets exciting. It does. 2 teenagers and a 9-year-old. Soon to be 10 here in a couple months. Oh no, he did not. Ah, bro. Six-wheeling. So, is anybody else taking pictures for reference, or, 70,000 tipper really doesn't have a spot on 19 though, Terex. I mean, I can't, right off the top of my head, I can't think of any map that would suit it really well. Oh no, he did not. Hey, Whammer Jammer. Oh no, six-wheeling. There's like a rivalry going on at the shop where Church Vlogs and I work, and one dude's leaving, and he had to turn in a box of filters last week that he never changed, and then he had to turn in more parts that never got put on vehicles, tractors tonight. So it's an internal joke. The youngest one doesn't have a camera. They don't get to play with that kind of technology. I'm limited on that kind of technology. What's going on, Whammer Jammer? Thanks for joining, man. Hope your night's going well. You and Klutch gonna be doing any convoys tonight, man? As soon as I'm on third shift, man, it's going to be more and more common. But I don't know when that's going to happen, unfortunately. Yeah, but those are, to me, they're, Terex, those are more low-profile trailers, and they kind of suit the maps that we have. No, I want that. I'm gonna get the loading wagon. Take it easy there, Church Vlogs. We'll catch you on the flip side, man. Thanks for popping in. Enjoy the rest of your night. I know you're gonna have fun returning parts. I don't remember that being that close to the window, to the door, but okay. Everybody, make sure you go check out Church Vlogs if you're into drumming and music. He's an awesome drummer. He's doing some cool stuff with his new channel. I don't want to upset the neighbors, man. That's no bueno. DJ was having issues with his neighbors here about a week ago. Ain't gonna be having issues no more. Sadly, some people's children just don't get it, even if they're older and should know better. We have that issue with our upstairs neighbor. Sometimes, not all the time. She's one of those holier than thou people. Oh, wool's on hiding, man. I don't know if I have a lot of wool. I know I have some. It'd be even better if I hadn't killed 3 of my sheep. Wicky, Wicky, what's up? What's going on, my dude? Wicky, there was a dude just in here, one of my co-workers, actually. He works directly with me on second shift at the moment. Church Vlogs, if you scroll up, go check out his channel. You might actually enjoy that. It's a pretty cool dude. He's a drummer. He's into his church big time. I am missing bits and bits here. There we go. I know you do your Sunday vlogs for the church there on Sundays, so. Gotta pay more attention here. And anybody new to the channel, pretty much everybody in my chat that's a moderator is a YouTuber. So anybody new to the channel, please go check them out. give him a sub, give him a like, tell him I sent you. Whammer Jammer is part of the Silent Squad with Klutch Simulations. Awesome group of peeps there. I enjoy their late night 600-mile convoys at 2 a.m. in the morning on my time. Terex, I had the same issue when I started streaming on YouTube. I didn't, I mainly did just silent, you know, like 6-hour Let's Plays. And believe it or not, my 15-year-old son at the time was like, why don't you talk during your streams? And I'm like, who the hell would want to hear me talk? You know, and he's like, you'd be surprised. Some people might actually, you might actually get more viewers. So I looked at him, I'm like, you're 15, you don't know what you're talking about. And he's 17 now. Like, you're 15, what do you know? You know? So he's like, yeah, whatever, Dad. So he goes to bed. And I'm like, alright, you know what? Let's test this theory. So I did a 2-hour stream, no commentary on it, no nothing. It was just me streaming, doing work. And then I did a second stream with commentary. Holy crap, the kid was right. This goes to show you the generation that's growing up. We talk about everything in here. We try to keep it PG-13. If I'm streaming late at night, it's not. Sometimes it can kind of get out of hand, but for the most part, we try to keep it clean so, you know, other people's kids can watch and whatnot. I go on rants sometimes. Not intentionally. Usually I get suckered into it. I've been finding a lot more people on Twitch. I just found Virtual Farmer on Twitch here over the weekend. I didn't know he had a Twitch channel. I thought he was just on YouTube. What the hell? Them dust bunnies floating through the air here. Arr. I follow Arthur Chapman and Fleetfoot Entertainment on Twitch, Virtual Farmer now. I don't follow a lot of people. Starkiller, I can't remember his entire channel name, but it's Starkiller 101 or 01. He does a lot of the battle type gaming. You know, shoot 'em up games. Cut that too sharp. Let's back up here. Between him and Daggerwin and who was it? Libertine 20, aka Callum Throw, who is a PlayStation 4 gamer, which I don't quite know what happened to him. He kind of dropped off the face of the planet here. after West Coast dropped on 17. Between those three, that's how I figured out how to play Farm Sim 15 and 17. I bought 15 on Xbox when I first bought my Xbox. I played it for like 30 minutes and got ticked off and couldn't figure it out, and I didn't touch the game for a year after that. And then finally, after playing all the other games that I did have, I got bored, and I sat down and started it up and looked up Farm Sim videos on YouTube, and that's where I found all three of them. I played that game for 24 hours straight once I finally figured it out. Boy, was the wife pissed at me. She was not happy, and I had to work the next day. That was the worst part about it. And I'll still watch Arthur on his, I still watch Arthur on YouTube and Twitch. Jake Jones, I have 19. I just don't play it a lot. Yeah, it wasn't, once I started watching those three guys on YouTube, I started finding all the bigger guys, Jim Bob and Mr. Sealy P. Hey, Totster, what's up? I still play 15. I have the digital version. Lost all my lost my massive field on 15 though, so gotta start that over. I think. I haven't actually checked. Downloaded some new games today. They're not new games, but games that got wiped off the hard drive. So, hopefully I'll be bringing a little bit more different content to the channel. I have to get back on Need for Speed. Gotta do all that all over again. I downloaded Gran Turismo. Forgot I even had that. Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil, the remakes for PlayStation. But my main gameplays are Farm Simulator, so. Jake Jones, if you're still here, if you look through my videos on my YouTube channel, you'll find my Farm Sim 19 stuff. There's more you can do on 17 right now than you can on 19, especially with seasons. Which is why I enjoy it so much. Yes, the Millennial Farmer is rumored to be in talks with someone for his farm, which is kind of cool. Be neat to see what Welker's looks like after being ported over. Hey, DK Slide, what is up? How you doing, man? Welcome. Did I shut my... Yep, okay, good. Awesome, awesome. Totster's got some really wild mod review videos. I enjoy watching those when I wake up in the morning or if I'm at work and there's nothing to do. They give you a good laugh if you're down. Good to hear, DK, good to hear. It's the best thing to do sometimes. If you're keeping your mind busy with other stuff, it's harder to dwell on other crap that's going on. Make sure you watch Totster's review on the new man truck the other day, though. That was that was awesome. Had a good, had a hand in it with Mr. Ryan Clarke as well. Anytime thoughts. Park this up here and we'll start windrowing some more stuff. I have a feeling I didn't turn time down. I might have left it at 5x. Let's take a peek see here. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, well. Get this all windrowed up and go from there. It's amazing how much chaff and hay and grass you can get off this map just by working the free fields. Yeah, everybody's waiting for that Anderson DLC. That looks kind of neat. I have to admit I'm even excited for that. This map kind of makes me want to visit Italy. I don't know the sole basis of everything there, Terex. I just know you can bale up wood chips. Oh, thank you, John Brock. Much appreciated. I love this little Crone windrower, and DJ turned me onto this thing. Yeah, I hear you there, DK. That would be me if I had a PC. I'd be calling my 17-year-old every 5 minutes. What is this doing? Make it stop! Yes. Sorry for what? Oh no, that's if I did have one there, Terex. I wouldn't. I don't have one. He has a laptop that he got for his birthday. He's a computer whiz in the house. I'm strictly console at the moment. I do not have a PC. The last PC I had, he found out we had it. It was ancient beyond belief, and then he took it apart. And that was the last I saw of that computer. But that thing was ancient. It still had, I don't even remember what version of Windows it had, but it had the DOS program still. I use his laptop to log into my YouTube channel to do moderator stuff and crap like that, just basic stuff. I have a hard enough time with that. Usually I just use the web browser on my PlayStation for that, but since he's got a laptop, it's easier with that thing. And he has to hover over me just to make sure I don't click on the wrong damn thing. He has a Hewlett-Packard laptop, and he's able to do just, you know, basic stuff on it. YouTube. He has to download certain apps. He's still trying to get used to it. It's only, he just got it back here about a month and a half ago. Mr. B. Oh, dude, I hear you there, man. I grew up in the 80s, man. I'm used to the older school stuff. Our first computer my father bought in 1992, and that was high-tech at that point. And 2 years later, Mom had to spend $5 grand to upgrade it because it was so outdated already. New video card, new sound card, motherboard had issues. Dad was pissed. More pissed at the Radio Shack guys than he was at Mom, because they talked her into it. She literally walked in there with a tower, slammed it down on her counter, and said, "Fix it." They fixed it, alright. My mother always had a bad habit of saying that. Just fix it. Her favorite car was a '74 Chevy Camaro that her and her first husband had back in Texas. And she was driving down the highway one day. They had just done some work to it, and they literally just put a brand new rear window in it. And she's going down the highway one day, and a gust of wind hit the car broadside. And she had both the passenger and driver windows open. Well, that gust of wind hit that car so hard it blew the back window out of the hatch. And she locked up the brakes, came to a stop sideways, and she got out of the car. She was able to literally watch the window flip about 4 or 5 times up into the air. And when it came down, it just hit the asphalt and slid for about 100 feet. And it didn't break. She said it was the weirdest thing. It's like a sailboat like a sail coming down on the ground. She picked it up, threw it in the back of the hatch, drove home, walked in the house with the rear window in hand, and dropped it on the kitchen floor. Looked at her first husband and said, "Fix it now." So they had to rip the whole interior of the car apart, pull the headliner out, and that's when they found out that the car had been rolled over and the roof had been replaced, but they didn't match the welds, and it was off-center just enough that the rear window didn't seat in the frame. Sucked too because it was a brand new rear windshield or window, and it scratched the hell out of it on the asphalt. It stayed that way until they got rid of the car. That is my coworker there, Wicky. He's an awesome dude. He's kind of butthurt that I'm going on third shift, but I don't know how long that's gonna be till I'm on third shift because the boss has gotta go through all the applications. He was beside himself writing, going through applications. He got one application for somebody that applied and said that he was a sandwich artist for Subway. He goes, how the hell am I supposed to do this? This is the kind of crap they're gonna feed me? Sandwich artist applying for a parts department position. The guy hadn't held a steady job in over a year. He's like, he usually leaves around 5 o'clock on Fridays. It was like 25 after 4. He goes, you know what? That's enough. I'm leaving. Bye. And he just got fed up for the week and said screw it and left. Muttering sandwich artist on the way out the door. I looked at it and I said, that's why I'm not a boss anymore. I remember dealing with that crap. I couldn't stand it. I know, right, DK? Yeah, Mr. B, he can hit those drums, man. He's good at what he does. He's an awesome dude. He busts my butt every time I come to work because I'm leaving him. So it's become a little joke between us. Oh man, DK, you should see what I've done with that mower on this map. My silage bunker is full due to that, due to this field right here. Man, you know how many trips as of 40? I have the Lely loading wagon, 42,000 liters off of each load off of that field. I have just over 1 million liters of chaff in my silage bunker. And that wasn't just off of that field, that was off of the main grass field that you start out with, and then some other various fields. But that one right there is where the majority came from. Kind of nice on this map, you don't have to have a forage and chip silo. They pretty much give you one, which is nice. I don't see that happen too often, unless it's one of Jim's maps. So we have a wheat crop waiting to come in. Hopefully that'll be ready for second day of fall. Hey, Trout Bat, what's up, man? Yeah, a lot of people, DK, prefer that over this method, but I don't know. I like the laid-back portion of this. As I was saying, I have a field worth of wheat coming in, some soybeans, and a massive sugar beet harvest that we're going to hopefully make some money on. We're going to keep some for the pigs, because I need a root crop. I might do potatoes eventually on this map, but not right away. Good to hear, Chalpat. I'm glad I could help out. Everybody, if you haven't heard of him, Mr. Chalpat here has got an awesome Let's Play he just started on his channel. Captivating from the get-go, to say the least. Make sure you give him a good look at. Watch his first one, though. Yeah, well, DK, I'm doing it the hard way. I gotta pull behind, Hey, no worries there, Chopat. Dude, you caught me from the get-go with that storyline, dude. It's, I wish I were that creative. Me, I just geek out and look up, you know, what crops are harvested in certain regions. And I try to match the geomods to that area. Yeah, DK, I don't have the automated sugar beet harvester. I'm doing it the hard way. So the soybean and the wheat harvest will be cakework compared to that sugar beet harvest. I'll show you a picture on the map here. So we own fields 24, 4, 2, and 1, and 1 is nothing but sugar beets. So that's going to be a fun one, a fun ride there. Yeah, Trail Pad, that's my biggest issue with 19 at the moment. It's not that it's not a playable map. I mean, you can we all spent $90 on the damn game. We're going to play it the way we want, but take it easy there, John Brock. Thanks for popping in, man. You rest easy. Well, the plus side about the sugar beets there, DK, you can harvest them in the rain. So while I'm waiting for the rain to hold up on the rest of it, I can at least be doing that and getting those in. Looks like day 2 of fall will be our only good day for harvesting our cereal crop, so we'll have to see how that goes. I want to get all this hay collected and into the silage, into the silo before I lose any of it. That's why I should probably turn time down. Even 5x is going a little too fast at the moment. I do have crop destruction on this map, so I gotta be kind of careful and stuff. I wasn't too sure. I actually had, I'm in a messenger group with Totster and CowsGoMoo and Farmer Pierce. I had to ask. I was pretty sure that I had remembered seeing it or hearing it somewhere, but... Alright, Mr. B. Take it easy, man. We'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for popping in. Hindsight being 2020, I should have put my sugar beets in this field. But that field's kind of an awkward shape because it's kind of like a C around the farm, so... Oh, that's our turtle tank. That's Fat Butt and Digger. Mrs. Timms and Mr. Digger. Fat Butt is Mrs. Tim's nickname because she's a female, and she's bigger than Mr. Digger. Red-eared sliders. A wife talked me into those about a year ago. And as much as I was against it, they're actually not that bad of a pet to have. They definitely have their own kind of character, that's for sure. Yeah, we don't have tortoises. So there's some crazy people out there that raise snapping turtles as pets. I'll be right back, folks. I'm gonna take a quick break here. Oh, there we go. Traffic died down a bit. Yeah, my wife never fished a day in her life. She can cast like a pro, and so we got everybody fishing poles, and we went to the local watering hole, if you will. It's kind of like a dam, and she snagged one by the back end, just by his tail, and she's like, "Oh, I caught something! I caught something!" I look over, her pole was just about damn near bent in half, and we're talking a Walmart special here. It was nothing fancy, and then she managed to get the line wrapped around the reel, so I had to take over, and I drug it the rest of the way in. And when I went to pick it up out of the water, you could tell the telltale spikes on the shell. I knew exactly what it was. Thankfully, when I dropped them back down into the water, the hook released from the shell. Man, did he move. Wow, was he ticked off. It's not the first turtle she caught either. She caught a painted boxer down at the local state park once. And that poor guy, he took the bait and the hook. Got him up on land, caught him, and I actually had to cut the hook with a pair of dikes and then pull it out the opposite direction. Put him down after we were done. Man, did he book for the water. He was mad. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew. Ooh, nice little cattle crack. I've caught, what did I catch? I caught a brown trout once. Threw him back. It wasn't big enough to keep. What else did I catch? I can't remember what usually we only end up catching like sunnies. Yeah, trout Pat, I live like, my front porch is like 10 feet off of a major state road. It's funny because if you go out the back door, it's all wooded and nice and quiet and calm. First year where we are, some chick in a Dodge Neon was coming down the hill, and she ended up back in person to the telephone pole at the end of our driveway. If it wasn't for the pole, she would have ended up in the living room. And it's not that, it's like a block from the telephone pole to the light. She was coming down the hill. She crossed 2 lanes worth of traffic and rear-ended that pole coming down the hill. The cops had a field day with her. Yeah, sunnies are little scavengers. They'll eat the bait off of your hook before you actually catch one. Yeah, the kids love it. The little guy caught his first catch. He was ecstatic when he caught his first one. Of course, he was only like 5 when he did. The oldest one caught or the middle one caught a baby bigmouth bass once. We haven't been fishing in a couple of years. It kind of sucks. We need to get into it more. There's the price of fishing licenses here in the state of Connecticut suck. What do I want to do with this? Let's go feed this to the sheep. They're getting low, I think. See if I can't find where the barn is on this map, and we'll just go sell the rest. What's the capacity on that thing? No, Richard, we're talking about real life fishing there. Only holds 150,000 liters? Dang. Might have to save up some pennies and get and end up getting a forage and chip silo. Farmer Pierce, last time I got one, it was $31 per me and the wife. And now the oldest one has to get one because he's 17. Let's see if I can't find the barn here, if there is one. And I think it's actually gone up. I think it's 32 for inland and 33 or 34 for all water. Yeah, see, good old state of Connecticut. Yeah, let's put some of this into the cow barn, I guess. Yeah, we have to deal with water moccasins up here, DK. It's not fun, and I don't do no ropes. That's the one thing I do not screw with. I hate when it comes to spiders and snakes, man. I'll scream like a little girl. That'll get me started there. It shouldn't go to waste, hopefully. I don't have the money to do a forage and ship silo. Dang. $50. Wow. That's ridiculous. Sawmill, straw. Oh, there it is. Well, we can put some in the BGA too, I guess. Let's mark that. It's way over there. Tadster. Yeah, dude, yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't think I've ever heard it put that way, but that's good. We'll sell some of this to the barn, and then maybe we'll start storing stuff at the BGA. Get this loaded back up here. Oh, bro. I would have been kicking rocks with that dude. I bet that worked out well for him. I was mowing a lawn when I was younger, and there's just one spot behind my parents' house that you had to mow, so you'd pull into the lawnmower and then have to back out with it. And I was making the corner. You have to go slow, because then if you don't go too slow, you go off the 5-foot drop off the stone wall next to it. And I had a garden snake try to attack the mowing deck. Yeah, he went up the mowing chute, the discharge chute. Came back right back out real quick too. Yeah, Richard, we're all waiting to see what happens with that patch, man. We have to deal with, we have a lot of stuff out here that the DEP says we don't have. We have mountain lions, we have cougars, wolves, coyotes have always been around this area. Hunting season's open on those things year round. But we also have diamondback rattlers, believe it or not. It's not common to the area for sure, but they are here. And the only reason we know that is because we've seen them run over in the middle of the freaking road. Yeah, Richard, more than likely, man. I was mentioning that earlier in the chat. They're going to release this patch, and they're going to have to drop 2 more to fix this one. That's just the way it works, man. They can't get it right for some strange reason. Welcome, Richard, by the way. Is the VGA any closer? Where is the VGA? Straw. Oh, the VGA is all the way on the other side of the map. No. We'll just go sell it at the barn. It all depends, man. I get that. That's one of the reasons I'm glad I'm on console still. Nothing against PC. It's just I'd love to have a PC just to be able to play all the maps that are out there. But yeah, it's nice not to have to worry about bugs on console. Not unless somebody's trying to do something they're not supposed to be doing. So hay is not accepted here. Well, screw you too. Damn. All this freaking hay, I have nowhere to put it. Ah! Rabble. Okay, over to the VGA, I guess. Well, that's good to hear, Richard. Be nice to have something that works for once, instead of 30 things that don't. Oh, that's a sawmill. Cool. This map leaves a lot, gives a lot for grass fields, that's for sure. Just mowable areas everywhere. Oh, that's good to hear. Tots and Farmer Pierce were talking about that earlier. I can't actually wait to see that work on the map. Oh, here's the driveway. Alrighty. This is Tuscan Lands on 17 DK Slide. I like it. It's growing on me. I went as far as researching the types of crops grown and harvested, and that's kind of what I'm sticking with, gameplay. So it adds a little bit more of a challenge to it. The next one that I want to try after I do this this Let's Play is the Italica map, or whatever you want to call it. There's two Italian-based maps. This is the older one that came out before, well before something Italica, or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. I'm butchering it, I know. Yeah, the second Italian map dropped right before, just a few months before 19 was due out. Another interesting map to play, though. I didn't really give either one a chance. I kind of checked them out, but never really did anything with them. But after going the route that I've decided to go with my Let's Plays on 17, I've found myself enjoying these maps a lot more. Didn't make it to 10 there, Richard. Yeah, I hear you there. I got my bunker here on this map to just over 1 million. So, and that was all grass, all cutting grass fields and doing it that way, haylage and whatnot. Should have gone back the other way. Oh well. Our soybeans are coming in nicely. Tell that, look, yeah, that came out pretty sweet. Let me zoom out here. Nice. That's gonna be some money beans right there, man. As Lunatic Calm would say. Yeah, I hear you, man. Because I'm not utilizing the season's option to its fullest. I have crop moisture shut off, so. But I am running crop destruction. Huh. That's odd. What economy are you using, Richard? Out of curiosity, are you just sticking with a steady one, or you changing that as you go along? I'm gonna be on for a bit, Farmer Pierce. I'm kind of wired. I'm on my third monster. Plus, I slept most of the day, so. Oh, sweet. Alright, Trail Pat, thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate it, as always. We'll catch you on the flip side. Looking forward to your next Let's Play there on the Black Mountain. FP, I'm gonna be bouncing around a little bit, I think, tonight, to be honest with you. I'm already wired as it is. So, this is not going to be my only stream tonight. Gotcha, Richard, gotcha. I don't mess with that. I usually leave it on normal, but I'm having such a hard time trying to get into 19 still that I haven't even really sold anything. I start, you know, sowing crops and then I just collect them. I have yet to have sheep or pigs or cows on any of my farms. I started restarted Marwell Manor this morning. Sucks because as soon as I finished streaming, my freaking harvester ran out of fuel, so I had to go buy a damn fuel tanker. At least we got a little bit of a headway here started on the BGA bunker too. Sucks it's on the other side of the map. Hauling it back and forth with this thing. Cruises right along. Yeah, exactly, Richard. The most I've had on a farm was this, was with the wipe, and that was chickens and horses. That was it. And we were going good on Ravenport there for a bit. I was keeping up maintenance on the map, and then I lost it all. So I did rebuild it. So there's that. Got a good start back on it, but now I have more than enough money to screw around on the farm and just do whatever I want to do. Horses are actually kind of fun to have there, DK. And to train them each day is 5 minutes out of your time, so it's not that bad. And what we were doing on Ravenport was we had two mainstay horses. I had one, she had one, and then we were training two others for profit. So it was actually kind of nice. But there was a little weird glitch going on Ravenport with that. Like if you went to the pen to ride one of the black horses, it would show brown, so you'd have to bring up the menu to figure out which horse you were trying to ride. Hopefully, I don't know if anybody else has had that issue, and hopefully the patch fixes that. Oh, it doesn't register. Oh, it does register. Let's see how much that is. 19,000 pounds. I call shenanigans. They're pretty skinny bunkers. Yeah, hopefully we're almost done picking all that up. I'm gonna speed up time here again, get that going. I want to get into tomorrow and start harvesting. There's plenty of room for expansion on this map too, with making your own fields. There's down at the bottom of the map, I found a nice area that needs to be cleared of pine trees, so you might start saving up some money for that. I gotta do something about this, hopefully get some of this loan paid down. I've never used the VGAs on 19 Richard yet. I hear you there, man. Definitely gonna be broadcasting some Ballinkirk tonight. I gotta do a little bit more work on my storage yard that I relocated and redesigned. Gotta plow up some driveways, make it look like an actual storage yard. Trying to pick up as much as I can here because I know if I leave it, I'm wasting it. think the next time I use that windrower, I'll bring the the rakes in a little bit closer instead of sticking it out all over the place. Of course, I was going against the cut, so that might be why I'm losing some in the pickup here. Definitely a bit different from what I was used to using growing up. I should be able to get the rest of this in here. That'll be a decent take off this field. Kind of happy with it. See, I just can't. I'm missing that little bit there on that side. I don't get it. Whatever. You got it there, FP. Rest easy, man. I'll catch you in the morning. Hey, Toster. You working tonight, Tots? Word. You'll be here for a bit. At least I'll be able to keep you company. We'll be bouncing around a bit tonight, Tots. Hope that's alright with you. Gonna go on this one for as long as I can here, till I get bored with it. I ain't bored with it yet, so... Get some work done on the old stream and show you what's going on Law Folds. Law Folds is taking way longer than I expected with the size of the fields. I should have known better, but between Law Folds and this, these are the two biggest maps I think I'm running right now, so I'm not saying I'm hating it, I'm actually enjoying it, but damn, it's taking some time. Word. Night 1 of 4. You work 12-hour shifts, right, Tots? I used to love those days. 4 days on, 2 days, 3 days off. It's so nice. Alright, here's the rest of that. We'll get this parked up back at the farm. We'll come back and get the rest of the equipment. Nice. This is where the follow me mod would come in perfect. What is going on in the group chat? 32 missed messages? Are you guys bored? Oh, BigDaddi and cows going at it, huh? Good morning, or evening there, Aaron. Welcome. It's not morning yet. It's only 10:30 at night. How are you? Perfect timing too, and the day's coming to an end on this one. We'll be able to skip night. Hopefully get to harvesting something tomorrow. I should look at what my prices are for sugar beets and whatnot here. Ew, sugar beets are in a hole. Wheat's up. Soybeans. Ew, soybeans are not too bad. 9:30. Sweet. Here, an hour behind me. And the wife is passed out on the couch snoring. Where's here there, Aaron? Just out of curiosity. I'm from Connecticut. I'd say great state of Connecticut, but it's not so great anymore, so. Ah. Sweet. You're in Farmer Minn territory. Oop, I'm trying to do two things at once here again. That's what would happen to me in real life if I was trying to look at my phone and drive. Ooh. Man, I gotta unsubscribe from some of these Mopar sites I'm sub to on Facebook. Somebody just posted a 67 Baccaruda Fastback with a 273 V8. Take your breath away. Being an old Mopar like that, they're probably asking thousands of dollars. Oh yeah, no glass, no window glass. $6,500. But a running 283 V8. Ooh, ain't that pretty. Kind of rough paint job too. Definitely been sitting outside, but there's no holes in the floorboards. It's a bad thing for me to be on. Get out of here. Just close out Facebook so it stops bothering me. Yeah, he's a little north of you. Good old Farmer Minn. I enjoy Mr. Minn's company and comments and chat. Not any more than anybody else's. I enjoy everybody's equally. Hello, GolfCart. How are you? Hey, Stefan, what's up? Now, GolfCart, you're one of my friends, too. You're killing it on Grizzly Mountain there, man. It's looking good. How are you tonight, GolfCart? Hopefully your Monday went well. Oh yeah, that'll take some out of you there, Stefan. I've been there before. Trust me, I'm not a fan of moving. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Hopefully all is well in the great state of Virginia. How's your weather down there, man? It was 60, 65 and humid here Saturday, and it was 19 degrees yesterday morning. Mother Nature hates us here in the state of Connecticut. Yeah, sucks. We had some nasty storms rip through Saturday night. I was actually shocked. The forecast, the weatherman actually got the forecast right. Right on the dot, 8 o'clock. Skies opened up. Hail, thunderstorms, lightning, the works, and that was over within a matter of a minute, I think. That's how quick it went through. The Wobster. Well, they worked that into the your little diagram there on the lower right, Stefan. It comes up when you walk into a field now. I think that says 47%, so not too bad. Yeah, DK Slide was mentioning that earlier there, Stephen. I don't know if there's any maps that thing would really fit on 19, in my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm not saying it won't. It's just I can't think of any that it would. Maybe Estancia Lapacho, but because that map's kind of big. I don't know about any others. What's up, Bailey? Welcome. What's going on? I'll give you Welker Farm, Stefan. I don't know about Ravenport. Hey, we got the Wilson trailers, and those things are hard enough to maneuver around Ravenport. Ah, cool, Billy. Which one you playing? Which map you on? American Outback. That is a good map, actually. I had a decent Let's Play going on that on my PlayStation in the bedroom. I was creating my own fields. There's two spots to create your own fields on that map that I know of. One's a pretty decent size one, the other one's meh. But otherwise it's a good map. Let's see if I can get this all the way in here. Yep, cool. Nope, there it is. Helpful to shut off. Well, that game breaks itself. It's not because you rolled over a trailer. They are working on it. We got a patch coming. Everybody's talking about that. That's the thing. That's the topic of FS19 tonight. I have just over 1 million liters in there, Aaron. If you give me just a second, I have a screenshot of the amount I got in there. So 1,171,476 liters of chaff before I clamped it down. And I just started moving hay over to the VGA. Oh, did I miss the driveway? I did. Cool. Let's see here. We'll clean this up. That's kind of cool. The paint actually is chipping off on the mowers. That's neat. Oh, that's our new tipper trailer. We don't need that. Nope, I am on PS4, but I do have 17 on Xbox there, Billy. I haven't actually fired that up in a couple of days. I like the automatic lighting. Alright. Skip night and see what tomorrow brings. Yeah, Bailey, you just have to send me a friend request. I think you had actually mentioned that a couple of days ago, if I'm not mistaken. My apologies. As I haven't been on there, but I have limited friends on Xbox for Farm Sim. So when I get a chance, I will accept that request, and I'd be more than willing to help you out. I'm working on a map with Farmer Pierce at the moment as well. Okay, so none of my fields. Oh, got the wheats ready. I guess we can get started on that. I'm surprised field 1 is not ready yet. Hopefully field 2 is ready. This is my only day to get the wheat in along with the soybeans. I hope I don't lose my soybean crop. Let's see what happens here. It's gonna be a rush because I gotta pick up the straw too. Let's keep going. Nope, wrong button there. Dang it. There we go. Have you tried any other maps on 17 there, Bailey? Well, I'll do my best, man. I work for a living, so this is my day off. It's the only reason I'm on at the moment. I'll be up most of the night working on it. I'm a late night gamer, and the AI screwed that up for me. I've been off for a couple of days here, catching up mentally, because you get burned out doing as much as I do every night when I come home from work. The one downfall of that header trailer. Oh, the AI really screwed this field up. Get some headlands in. Oh, it's almost 11 p.m. where I am on a Monday night. I don't know exactly what time it is. Yeah, it's 10:48 my time. I'm on the east coast of the United States. You're a good 15 hours ahead of me there, bud. Gonna stick the header out there past the edge of the field there, make sure I get everything. So it's Tuesday where you are, right, Bailey? Hopefully I can get a headland in here and get this, yeah, so you guys are, yeah, you're Mr. and Mrs. Aussie territory there. Gotta get this headland done and then get the, loading wagon over here. So I don't lose any of my straw when the rain hits. I don't care if it rains while I'm trying to do this, but I don't want to lose anything either. Let's turn time down here. It's coming in quicker than I wanted it to. Dang. Let's get this done. Grab the loading wagon. Alright, let's get this straw picked up before the rain hits. Hopefully I won't damage the crop too bad. Hopefully that worker doesn't screw anything up too bad. DJ, what's up? What's going on, my dude? How's work? You're more than welcome to, sir. Always. DJ, I gotta send you a request on Xbox. I think I sent one, but I don't think I sent it to the right DJ. Are you not working tonight, DJ? Nice. Early night. Gotta love those. And that is full already. And he screwed that up. Go figure. Hey, Chad Peak, what's going on? Welcome. GolfCart is MIA at the moment. I'm sure he's lurking though. He's recording, I'm sure, with Mr. Minn at the moment. Alright, let's get these headlamps picked up. GolfCart was in here about a half hour ago. DJ wanted to drop his thumbs off, but he was just getting ready to record. Oh, come on. Rabble. There we go. This is going to give me a good start on straw for the cows on the piggies. Not going to do piggies yet. The piggies are going to be next year. I'm hoping to do cows first year. We'll see what happens. Pick out a Lego set for me, dude. Just kidding. Hey Robert, what's up? Welcome. Go here and we'll just back up. So if anybody's ever dealt with seasons on 17 and you have rain coming, this is the mad rush. Alright, I don't want to lose any straw, so we'll make another pass there. Try not to take out that bit that he missed. I don't know about that, Robert. I'm in Klutch's and Farmer Minn's community Discord. I had to shut the notifications off, man. It gets too wild, man. The first day I was in Klutch's Discord, man, I couldn't figure out how to shut the notifications off. So I actually ended up like muting my phone. Yeah, there's the rain. It's starting. Damn. Alright, let's put this guy right here. Shut that down, get this picked up, and get this into the silo. If anybody wonders if that affects your load, it drops as you're trying to get it to the silo. We're going to take a shortcut instead of going a long way around. Beeline! No, stop! Yeah, no, I had to search for him, Robert. I did find him after like 3 days. Klutch's Discord's, it's a cool thing, don't get me wrong. His is just crazy. Dang, that drops quick, man. Once it starts raining. Okay. Glad I got that picked up. Alright, we'll leave this right here for now. we'll get our Tuscan transporter. He'll be back there, Rob. He's shopping at Walmart right at the moment. I love these Tuscan tipper trailers. These are a staple in a lot of my Let's Plays where I can utilize them. Where and if I can utilize them, I should say. Get this thing emptied out, we'll swing it around, so I'm headed right at the silo. And we'll turn time back up to 15x to get through this rain. Because I do have sun. Looks like this is the only rain we'll have for the day. Hopefully the rest of the day will be sunny. I think wheat might still be in a high demand. Nope, lost it. Oh well. Would I ever sell mud? Merchandise? Me? No, I'm nowhere near big enough to sell merchandise. I don't even know what I would put on the merchandise if I had any to sell. Let's see here. Shut that down there. Let's go take a look at the sugar beet field. Oh, why is it taking so long? Gravel. So there's quite a bit of root crops on this map, mostly potatoes. Four and one are taking forever to come in. I don't understand that. Now the soybeans did take a little bit longer to be able to Robert, as much as I do like the John Deere franchise, I wouldn't for one be able to do that because that's I'm sure there's some sort of a copyright infringement on that, but I used to work for John Deere 100 years ago, and even working for them as an assembly mechanic, I'm going to be honest, not my favorite tractor. Oh. Get up and go outside and take a break here while I'm waiting. And when I say assembly mechanic, I worked for a John Deere dealership when I was 15 years of age. And I put lawnmowers together that were sold off the lot. If it came to my own merchandise, it would be something I came up with out of my own brain, which my brain runs 1,000,000 miles a minute, so that's kind of hard to do. My favorite tractor would have to be Ford New Holland. If you want to talk about in-game tractors, the Fendt 8 and 900 series are my favorite in-game tractors. But I was growing up on the farm. We had an old 39 Ford Ferguson 9N with a flathead Ford, and we had a 1962 Jubilee Ford 601 Workmaster, which both are still owned by my... When my grandfather passed away, they went to my mother and father, and my mother has since given them to my brother. So they are still in the family, and the 601 still gets used on a regular basis. The Massey, or not the Massey, the Ford Ferguson has to be reconditioned, fixed, if you will. It has major, well, not major problems, but enough problems that you don't want to use it for regular farm use at the moment. Your little brother got attacked by 6 pit bulls. Where the hell was he that he got attacked by 6? That sucks. I hope he's alright. Yeah, no doubt. Never been attacked by a dog, thank God. I have never really met a dog that didn't like me either. Ooh, that's illegal. You have blue LED license plate lights. Oh, what's the temp here tonight? 27 degrees. Kind of chilly, but not bad. Well, Robert, I hope your brother recovers well and quickly, for sure. Slow the hell down, people. If I wouldn't get arrested, I'd sit out here with a super soaker and spray your car. Yeah, Tots, that's just it. The cops don't have much to do around this town late at night. I've literally seen them sit across the street in the parking lot watching my house for whatever reason while cars speed by them at Mach 10, going twice the posted speed limit. I mean, I don't know what kind of interest they have in my house, aside from the strange fat guy sitting on the porch with headphones with his phone in his hand at 1 o'clock in the morning. But that's their prerogative, so that's what they're gonna do. It's funny, they know who I am too. I was dealing and working at the parts store for 13 some odd years. You know everybody and anybody. The sheep's doing good. I have a feeling that Field 4 and Field 1 are going to come in late. It sucks. Can't really do much. Gotta wait for this rain to pass. Now let's speed up time a little bit more. I don't want to, but let's get rid of this rainstorm here. There we go. And we're back to sun. Sweet. Alright, let's get cracking. Don't want to miss any straw here, even if it's a little bit. The more the merrier. That's not too bad. A couple hours worth of rain. Taking out crops here. Here we go. Get a worker back on this, and we'll continue with picking up straw. This feels kind of aggravating the way it's designed. You gotta let the worker do the ends first, and then you have to do the long side. Where did I leave my little wagon at? Gravel. Where did I park that thing? Over here? Nope. Nope. Where the hell did I put that thing? I think I left it over here. Left it in the silo for the straw and grass, I think. Now, because I have so much grass all over the map, I think I'm going to rip up field 24 and we're going to put some either corn or canola in it. There it is. Drove right by it. Blind as a bat. Him get that bit there. I'm actually surprised he's gonna go for that. Hold on a minute here, buddy. There we go. And get this one harvested and get a fertilizer spreader on it, and then we'll get it tilled up, and hopefully if I look at the map here quick, yeah, I'll be able to put in some winter barley or something. I don't think I can put any corn in. Yeah, maybe we'll do some canola on this field. Corn is too late in the year for it, period, so can't do that. So I was pricing out a radiator for this marshmallow, and thank God for the internet, because I priced out the radiator at the local parts store that I used to work for so many years, and they want $100 for a damn 1-gallon radiator. And I flat out told my old boss, I said, "Are you smoking crack?" He goes, "No, really, that's what it costs." So I did a little bit of research on my own and looked it up, and sure enough, $100 freaking. So I went online and looked it up on Parts Geek, which I've used religiously in the past for parts for vehicles, and they want like $45 for a brand new radiator. OEM direct fit. It's like, really? You guys are kidding. $100 for a 1-gallon damn radiator. You guys are smoking something. So I'm gonna have to wait till Thursday. We'll get that on order, and hopefully it'll hold up before because I gotta get the car registered this week. Hopefully get it on the road. The oldest one starts work Friday night. I have to drop him off at my brother-in-law's so he can walk to work, and then I gotta pick him up on my way home at midnight. Then I gotta drop him off early on Saturday at my brother-in-law's, and then pick him up on my way home at 9 o'clock. So the radiator's holding now, so hopefully if I can get the thing on the road this week, it'll hold up for the amount of time I need to get the radiator ordered for it. Those stupid plastic and aluminum radiators, man. Whatever happened to using real metals, copper and brass? Those things lasted forever if they were maintained. Tots, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about there. Come around here and get him started back that way. Yeah, these new radiators with the aluminum tanks and the aluminum thin cores and the plastic tanks are nothing but junk. I gotta give some of them credit. The one in the Jeep is original, and it's just starting to weep. So I mean, it's not that bad, but the Jeep's got 200,000 miles on it, and it's 19 years old. So I mean, I can't really complain. They do last a while. The one on the Smarshmallow's a 94, and it's the original radiator, but oh yeah, no shipping charges from Parts Geek, man. And you can get decent parts. They're not crap parts. They're just discounted because it's online. I priced out the front end for my S10 Blazer when I had it from the parts store. Well over $300. I went to Parts Geek. I bought every steering component you could think of, and I paid $180, $85 with the shipping. And they were comparable parts to what we sold at the parts store, so it's not like they were junk parts. Yeah, see, that's just it. People bust my ass about, you know, well, why don't you just get a new car? Well, a new car requires a car payment of, you know, $300 or $400 a month, and then you have to have full coverage on the damn thing for insurance. So there's what, another $300 depending. I pay $80-something a month for the insurance on my Jeep, and it's paid for. Hey, new boot. Yeah, my newly acquired free ride needs doesn't need a radiator, but it needs to be replaced. It's got some fresh stress fractures right underneath the cap on the plastic tank. It weeps, but not bad, and it doesn't overheat, so it's not a big thing. But it needs to be changed. So might get a decent yield off of this field. Looks good. That's the second time I've had to fill them up. Did the end, did the headland. Got 2 passes here. Did that whole section down there. That's not too bad. Okay, let's go get that. What's going on, New Boot? How's your day going there, man? How'd your Monday go? And the Jeep is, I'm just going to let that go, because once I get the Corolla on the road, the Jeep will barely get driven. The wife uses that around town pretty much, and that's it. Runs us kids to school, or if they need to be, or takes them to their doctor's office visits. Dude, those radiators on those Fords are no freaking joke, man. My 2000 Betty, that you always hear me talking about, Betty had a full 4-core radiator in it, and it was just a 4.6 V8. And you're talking $250–300 for a damn radiator. She was a 2002, so she was 19 years old when she went to the junkyard, and she had almost 400K on her. Didn't have any radiator issues, surprisingly, but. That thing held, what was it, 34 quarts of antifreeze. There you go, broke, just putting antifreeze back in the damn thing. Their cooling systems were overkill on those trucks. Hell, I made the mistake. I did the heater core in that truck once, and I used the quick disconnect fittings on the heater core. One of them I didn't, I heard it click, but apparently it didn't engage with the neck on the heater core. So I put it all back together, took it out for a test drive, and I got stuck behind somebody going down a hill at like 25, and they finally turned off. So I punched it. Yeah, that one little click was not enough. It blew that heater hose right off. You know how fast 34 quarts of antifreeze can piss out of a running engine? My buddy was with me. He's like, why the hell is your truck smoking so bad? I look out the passenger window, and all you could see was a white cloud. Right onto the exhaust manifold, man. Yeah, I hear you there, dude. That's for damn sure. They make a pretty wild setup for the wife's Jeep. I cannot remember for the life of me who manufactures it. But it's a full 4-core radiator. Fits where the stock radiator does. But instead of having the one electric cooling fan, it runs 3 on the radiator. So currently I have a mechanical fan clutch like any other normal vehicle, and then you have the electric one for the air conditioning for backup. This one gives you 3 little 12-inch diameter cooling fans, and you wire it in. It's automatic. You have a thermostat. You can set the program when the radiator when the fans kick on. But it was like 300 freaking bucks for the whole setup. It was a nice setup, but damn was it pricey. And you don't gain much by eliminating the mechanical fan clutch. You're only gaining like anywhere between 5 to 10% horsepower. And on a little inline six, that's that's literally nothing. Ugh, stop running into me. I actually have to stop him. Go down here, do the headland on the other end of this field. He's not doing it right. I gotta get some work done to the Jeep. The leaf springs are trashed on that thing. It's literally a death ride every time I take it down the highway. They're actually sprung backwards over the rear axle. They're so shot. And they've been replaced with decent used ones at one point already. But I cannot complain, it was free, so. He should be able to handle that now. Go ahead and give this a quick save here. Going on 3 hours on this map. Hope I'm not boring y'all. That headland done, and then I think I'll cut a headland in on this section and let it go back and forth for a bit. Helper G is almost full. Cool. Already almost full. That's good. That tells me I'm getting a decent yield. That's 3. So that'll be number 3 for emptying the hopper. It's not bad. Okay, there's another load of straw. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet, DJ's home. Word up, bro. Glad you made it safe, man. Doing good, man, doing good. Just doing some, getting through the first year here on Tuscan lands. It's going pretty good. Get this windrow picked up here and then go empty out the harvester again. How's your night at work, man? Go well? Crap, I'm gonna have to move that thing again, aren't we? I failed on that. Oh well. Cool thing is once the soybeans are ready to come in, I can just hire a worker. I might have to do one headland, but then I can just hire a worker and just keep an eye on them, and that'll let me concentrate on the sugar beets. Nice. You're gonna sleep? Why bother? I wouldn't bother sleeping. I'm on my third monster. Sweet new boot. My body hates not sleep. Yeah, I hear you, DJ. I hear you. I slept most of the day today too. I just didn't have anything going on, so didn't have much to do around the house, so call me lazy. Alright, so there's that. We can shut this off, or put that down. We'll go get the loading wagon. Make it out good here on straw. More than I thought I would be. 80, no, what is that, 67,000 liters? 67, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, dude, I've been in some of Daggerwin's live streams, man. You can that poor man cannot keep up with his live stream chat. It is horrible sometimes, but that's awesome that there are a lot of people in there that know of you. That is awesome, 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 awesome. Let's turn down the cruise and just kind of idle behind this dude here. Oh, really? Come on. Ah! Rabble. Well, thank you, sir. Oh no, battery level low. Rebel. I think there's enough room to just let this go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do that. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do recorded videos or not. I don't know if I've got the I don't know. I have one idea. The DJ kind of knows the basis of it, but I don't know how to actually, aside from recording, I don't know what to do after that for editing. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I tried to watch the first one, Tots, and then I realized you took it down, and I'm like, wait, no, what? And then I found the second one, I'm like, ah, okay. I still have to get used to that on this headset that I got that you have, Tots. I didn't realize there were two knobs for one for game volume and then one for chat. It's kind of weird having that. I have to actually read because I don't know what the chat one's for. I don't know if that's so you can turn your voice up or down or what it is. Oh, BTW there, DJ. The lights look freaking awesome, dude. That came out amazing. Yes, canooter valves. Ugh. 3 hours, man. Hey, it was worth it in the end. That came out, like I said, it came out really neat. The colors just set each other off. Nope, he's full. Okay. Go get the trailer. Oops, left that running. I highly doubt that, but it's well computerized. I'll say that much. It's technologically advanced. Oh, this is wheat. What is our wheat storage up to so far? Hey, we're getting it back up there. It's kind of on the low side. Where are my sugar beets at? It's going to be another day or so, I think. Yes, when the AI becomes smarter than we are. Hopefully none of us ever see that day. Yeah, I agree with you there. It does make it easier. But what happens when the system fails? I'm gonna go with that it actually happened there, Tots. I mean, I would have done the same. I would have held in conversation for as long as I could. Looks like I can speed time back up here because this is going to be going gonna be done here in a bit. So keep it at ×5 or 15 for a little bit, see what happens. It asked you if you were all right. Hey, Nicholson Farm, what's going on, man? How you feeling, man? Yeah, Nicholson, I think us and about just about everybody else. Roach that coil. Damn. Yeah, I'm good. I didn't realize my tank was empty on my vape. It's not a good feeling when you take a dry hit off the damn thing. It burns the lungs. Come on. Stop missing that stuff. Ah, Jesus, drives me nuts. Should have gone with the biggest tipper I could have gotten. I would have had a wider pickup table there. Pickup bed, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Yeah, I saw that post on Facebook, Nicholson. That sucks, man. Oop, oh, oh. Damn it. My bad. Talk about getting rear-ended. Almost full. Not a bad take for a small field of wheat. Well, hopefully you didn't lose too much there, Nicholson Farm. Crap like that'll make your heart sink when that happens. I think we're gonna get this done, and then we're gonna kick over to Ballingrigg Estates for a little bit. It is midnight EST my time, so we'll get this done, kick over to Ballingrigg. I will start a new stream though. I don't want to get my playlist videos messed up, so we'll jump over to Ballingrigg and I'll show you guys what I've been up to over there. I think I'm gonna like this variation of what I've done better than the first one. Chose a different field for the equipment and storage field. Went a little bit of old and a little bit of new on some stuff. We'll see how it works out. I think it's gonna work out. Might be a little tricky with some of the equipment, but that's to be expected on that map. Looks like I'm gonna have to do a little bit of cleanup after him. Yeah, he's getting scared of the trees again from the looks of it. Sweet. Hey, Smokey, what's up, my man? Nice. Oh, Smoke, you're just in time to see me finish this up, and we're going to be heading over to Ballincraig. But I'm going to be restarting the stream, because I don't want to mess up my playlist. So, this way I'll be able to keep Ballincraig in its own playlist this time around. Sweet. I managed to get all of that in there. Awesome. I wish I was able to do the soybean harvest and get the sugar beets started on this one, but this geomod is kind of messing with me here a little bit. I got the wheat harvest just finished up, so there's that. I'll get these put away. Not too dirty either. I think I'll just put these away for now. We'll clean them up after the soybean harvest. Scared of chickens. Smokey got his hands on some moonshine. I don't know what would be longer, the night or the morning after. That's sweet. Put us up over 40,000 liters for wheat. What other crops can I do on this one? I can't. Let me see if I have that in my notes. There, going to here. So wheat, corn, sugar beets, soybeans, and canola are normal crops out of Tuscany, Italy. So we have, actually we're in the sowing period for canola. So I think that's what's going to go in there. I have some winter canola to harvest next year. Division 2, I think I downloaded that today. I can't remember. It was on my list of, it was on my free-to-play list. I was checking out at work, so I think I downloaded it. If it wasn't that, it was something else. I can't remember. I can go look real quick. Nope. Whatever it was, it's not in there. So I got Gran Turismo downloaded though. Oh, what was going on there? That was weird. Alright. I think that's everything put away. Alright, y'all. I'm going to call it quits on this one. I'm going to save this, let the worker finish it up. And end the stream. And we'll be back in just a few with Val and Craig Estates on 17. So, on that note, thanks for joining. Thanks for keeping me company, as always. If you want to share the video, please have at it. Be my guest. Thumbs up always help. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Any comments, questions, and or suggestions are always more than welcome in the comments section below. I kind of did all that backwards, but whatever. And we'll catch you all in a little bit, y'all. Much love. Bye. Later, tots.